What's up, guys, and welcome back to Wake Up Entertainment. So the Times Live has written an article where they are saying Julius Malema is the loser of the year. They are looking at the scene that Julius Malema lost his friends and allies and electoral support, and this has been the most difficult year, and it has been a horrible year for Malema. But in some of these points, the Times Live is kind of wrong, because yes, Julius Malema lost friends, and he lost electoral support, but it's just a 1% drop. But the loss of the electoral support for the EFF is not as worse as that of the ANC, which lost as much as 17%, compared with something like 1 to 2% for the EFF. But the Times Live has named Julius Malema as the loser of the year, and he has had a horrible year for 2024. Well, with this award that has been given to Julius Malema, the loser of the year, Mbuyiseni Ndlozi came in and responded to this post and said, no, the ANC is actually the loser of the year. Even you know that, because the ANC dropped 17 points and lost 3 of 8 provinces. So Mbuyiseni Ndlozi is actually defending Julius Malema for saying the Times Live is more like going for clickbait here, and the public does not benefit anything at all from this analysis, because the ANC is actually the biggest loser here. So this is the challenge that is currently being faced throughout the country when it comes to journalism, with so many people not happy with the level of journalism that is occurring throughout the country. Right now, there is a female journalist, Zianda, who is being attacked by everyone for talking about the EFF whilst she was at an MK party event. And also, Sophie Mokoena was also attacked at one point. And I've also seen some other journalists facing criticism for appearing to favor another political party. But with this defense that Mbuyiseni Ndlozi is given to Julius Malema, you can see that Mbuyiseni Ndlozi actually has nothing against Julius Malema for not including him in the CCT. What he actually has a problem with are the lies being spread or the untruthful some blog posts by some of these journalists that Julius Malema is the loser of the year, when in fact the loser of the year is actually the ANC. Because with most of these posts, you can see that there seems to be something that some of these people have against the EFF. Julius Malema has also gone as far as to ban the EFF from going to podcasts like that of Dalimpofu's son, because he has labeled it as an MK mouthpiece. But at the same time, you can understand these media companies, because for them to sell their news, they need a name that is going to attract the people. And the name like Julius Malema is that name that can attract and sell the news. There is something attractive about the name Julius Malema itself. It just sort of brings people's attention. With that little percentage that they have, is that name that makes him to sell the papers. So that's the dilemma that these guys are facing, because for them to sell their news, they need this high profile name that is going to attract the people. So that's the dilemma they are facing, and I cannot blame them.